It's really cold out here, but that's what I want to tell you guys. Ow, stupid door. I hate when our door is ridiculous. Like, when we have our window up, it makes literally a vacuum. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, I do believe. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm going with Wednesday. If it's not, I'll flash it on the screen here somewhere when I edit the video. Anyways, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want? Anyway, guys, it is super dreary outside. Like, look, you can see it's super dreary. You can probably almost barely see me because my house is super dark when it's like this. Like, especially where I am right now, because it's like no light in the hallway. Which I don't even think, like, why is there no light in our hallway? I don't even understand it. Anyways, guys, let's get this thing started. I will come back in a minute. Hi, guys, I'm back. Now we're out here in the living room because it's brighter out here, at least. Brighter, anyways. But look, it's so dreary outside. I have no idea what to do with that. But it looks crazy, pussycat. What do you want? No! You're not going outside! No! You really want to be free. Be free! Be free. Anyway, guys. Oh, and if the quality of this video looks a little bit different, because I started using 4K, because now I have a program on my computer that can render it before I put it in the Sony Vegas. So it should be able to edit. And even though, like, I don't like render, I change, like, the font, because, like, Sony Vegas doesn't like the iPhone font. It uses, what does iPhone use? iPhone uses, like, .mov or something like that. So and nowadays, like, Sony Vegas is really like it, so I started using a, what do you call it? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it's called. A file converter that converts to MP4, and then I put it into Sony Vegas, and I edit and render it again. So it's not really, like, the best, like, the best thing would be is just be able to, like, do 4K straight from the device onto the Sony Vegas. I have to process it 3 times, but my computer doesn't like 4K because it's not powerful enough to run it. Because I tried doing 4K before, and my computer just hated it, and it would not render it right at all. So I'm gonna try 4K one more time, and I'm also using 24 FPS because it supposedly looks better, and it also helps with the file size. Because if I used 60 FPS 4K on my phone, it would fill my phone up really fast, and I don't want that. But so it should be. It's in 4K now, so it should look a whole lot better. Hopefully, it looks a lot better. We shall see about that. But yeah, this is all about because yesterday I said, like, I wanted a better camera because I really want, like, a 4K, like, true 4K. Well, I mean, iPhone is true 4K, but like, I really want a G7X Mark III because that's, like, well, it's not really my dream camera. Well, at this point it probably is, but eventually, if I ever get, like, a bunch of money or anything like that, I would get a DSLR that's like DSLRs could be expensive. Like a really good DSLR, like an 80D is like $1,200, and then a vlogging camera. But I'd probably just stick with a vlogging camera anyways, like the G7X Mark III, because it's just smaller, it's easier to carry around, especially if I'm, like, out and about doing stuff. But if I'm just, like, sitting down and talking in front of the camera, some days I do that, like, kind of like what I am right now, but it's not really, like, I don't really have a tripod or anything. But yeah, that would be, like, the setup, but I don't really have the money for that right now, especially $1,200 for an 80D. But besides the point, that's like a professional camera. Well, I won't say like a professional camera, but it's way better than an iPhone. Even like the G7X Mark, any, like, camera that shoots in 4K, that's an actual camera, is probably better quality than your well, I don't know, the iPhone has really good quality sometimes. Like, it has, like, autofocus is really good and stuff like that. But, like, if you get, like, an actual vlogging camera like the G7X Mark III, which is what I really want, I don't really have the money for it though, so probably never gonna happen. Because it's like $700, or even like a Sony. Well, there's a Sony one that's almost as similar, but I like the color more on a Canon G7X Mark III. I've been watching comparison videos on it, but I don't really have the money. But like I said, because the camera itself is bigger, like the sensor part is bigger, you can get, like, more stuff. Like the iPhone is good, but it's not really good at, like, my phone really sucks at low light because it's the iPhone 8 before they did all the awesome changes to it and made it awesome. And the new iPhone 11, I think, that just came out, like, apparently in low light settings is really amazing. But I mean, it's not too bad in low light, but on an actual, like, camera, like, especially like an 80D or something like that, you can change, like, the shutter speeds, a lot more light in, less light in, if it's super bright, and it's just, you can do so much more stuff with it, which is pretty cool. But right now I'm using my iPhone probably forever unless I actually get some money, which I don't ever see happening. But anyways, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. None of me complain. So, hi guys, I'm back. Before I actually start not doing whatever I was gonna do, I forgot what I was gonna do, but I actually cut back really fast. Today is super cold. It's like, I don't know how cold it is, but it's like, I didn't tell you this about earlier, but the weather. Actually, let me see. That guy can walk outside. Yeah, it kind of rained all day. What do you want, kitty cat? You want back in? No. Whew. It is super cold out here. Super cold. Man, it's probably like 40. I really need a coat on. Cat, you better start growing your winter fur in. It's really cold out here, but that's what I want to tell you guys. Ow, stupid door. I hate when our door is ridiculous. Like, when we have our window up, it makes literally a vacuum. I have no idea why, but like, watch. When I shut my door, you want in? Well, come on, big kitty. Come on. Yeah. Anyways, whenever I had the window down, it makes like a perfect suction, and plus the wind like grabs it. But look, you can hear it. You hear that? It makes perfect suction. So, what are you two doing? Huh? I'm freezing to death. We got this little heater on 70. That's the air filter that we bought. But that's a we actually have our actual heater on too, like the furnace heater, like this thing. So it's on, and it's actually cold in here. Like, the living room is very, very drafty, which is why we're going to probably, I think we're fixing it this summer. I know we're fixing the floors this summer because we ran out of time this year to fix it because, and plus it's going to be a lot of money to do all this because we're going to put new plywood down across the whole floor to make it even and everything. So it's probably going to be a lot of money. Like, I don't know how many, like, plywood this would be. It'd probably be like 12 or, like, anywhere from like 12 to 20 pieces probably. I say bare minimum be 12 pieces. I don't know, they're pretty big pieces of plywood. And then we need like 3 pieces for the wall because we're going to replace these walls in our window. Because we used to have really bad windows and the rain would get in. Like, this window used to be actually broke for like 2 years and it would let water in. And I guess it just seeped through and messed up all the stuff underneath it, the plywood and everything in the wall. So we got to replace basically the whole like wall. And plus, I don't want to tell you the rest. I'll probably tell you whenever we do it, but there's other things that happen that I don't really want to tell you because it's embarrassing. Well, it's not really embarrassing. I mean, it happens especially when you move out to the country. You probably guess, but we had stuff that destroyed the walls that drove our animals crazy. So you could probably guess what that is. Because we have 2 cats and a small dog. So you could probably guess what that I'm talking about. But they destroyed our walls. We did get rid of them eventually, but it was a whole bad ordeal. I'm glad I wasn't vlogging back then because it was ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I will come back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, I'm back. We're outside. I hate it when it's cold, but it's really bad when it's cold and rainy, which is both of those today. And I'm actually super cold. And guys, I've lost so much weight. Last year, this coat was actually getting too small for me. Now, the coat's too big for me. So that's just how much weight I lost, and it's amazing. Like, I actually look like I can actually, like, before my coat was getting so tight I could barely zip it up, but now I can wear it comfortably. And it's actually kind of big on me. And also, the cold is really getting to me because I lost so much weight. If you didn't know, like, fat is insulation. Like, usually I can take the cold pretty well. Well, the last couple years I haven't been in because I've been diabetic, my feet get cold. But the rest of my body stays warm. But this year, since I lost so much weight, about 45, 50 pounds, I think, I've actually gained a couple pounds back because my sugar's messed up and I've been off my diet for, not like completely off my diet, but I've been eating a lot of junk. Well, not a lot of junk, but I've been, like, I haven't been sticking with my diet I haven't been sticking with my diet too. I mean, I've been eating less, and I've been exercise, and I took a week off exercising also, which didn't help, but I also haven't been with my diet 100%. Like, I've been eating candy bars and stuff because my sugar gets low and it just messes up my diet. And then when my sugar gets super low at night after I exercise, I feel like I gotta eat something, because if you didn't know, it feels like, it's hard to explain. Like, when my sugar is really, really low, which it has been, which I'm afraid, and when it gets low like that, and then I usually overeat too much, because then I end up eating like a candy bar and maybe like a sandwich, and then if I still feel like crap because it takes me a while to feel better, I feel like if I gotta eat something, I don't know. But yeah, I've actually gained a couple pounds back. I think it might be some muscle, because I actually put on some muscle, because it says I'm exercising and I'm eating more. I'm actually putting on muscle. But now I want to actually lean out instead of build muscle, so it's kind of counterintuitive. I mean, I got some, like, muscles I didn't even know I had. Like, I know I had muscle, but, like, I can feel, like, my chest muscles, and it's a weird feeling, and I got, like, leg muscles, and it's just a weird thing. Like, I've never noticed it before. Like, my body has changed quite considerably in the last 5 months, I think. 4 or 5 months I've been dieting and exercising, so it's pretty cool. Now if I can just lose the rest of this weight, which is about 100 pounds, or about 100 pounds more. Yeah, well, wait. Well, no, it's about 70 pounds now, I think. I need to lose, well, how much? I need to lose 140 pounds, so I lost 45, so yeah, about, I want to get down to like 160, so about 100 pounds or so, I think. More to go, I'm not sure. I'm not really good with math, as you can tell. Like, I've said this before, but I'm good with, like, the equations in math. Like, I can, like, I know a lot of, like, math equations, like algebra equations and stuff like that, but if you ask me, like, 5 plus 5, which is 10, is easy, but if you ask me, like, 8 times 7, like, I sound stupid, but I don't know my multiplication table. Not my fault. I mean, it is, because I was too stubborn to actually learn anything in school, because I always thought I knew everything. And if I didn't know it, it used to make me mad that I didn't know something, and yeah, so that's how it was in school, but, yeah, math was never my greatest subject, but, come on, Jake, we gotta go put the chickens. Man, it is cold out here. This wind is killing me. Guys, my coat, it feels weird wearing this coat. It's actually big on me now. Last year it was tight and I could barely zip it up. And now this year, it's big on me. Like, I don't know, it's so weird. But like I said, I've actually gained a couple pounds. I think it's like, my lowest was 239. Now I'm back up to like 245-ish, so about 6 pounds in this month. So I'm probably going to go up a pound or two on the scale when I weigh myself at the beginning of the month. Which is understandable, like weight loss is an up and down thing. You can't, it's not like The Biggest Loser where you lose like 100 pounds in a month. Like, that's unhealthy and it's bad for you. And also, like, me being in calorie deprivation, I think it's or whatever, it's like a calorie deficiency. There we go. A calorie where I didn't have enough calories for my body to begin with. Being in it for a long period like that is actually bad for your body, and it's actually good to eat some more calories every once in a while. And I was on my diet really well for about 6 months. So, but no, I don't know how long I've been on diet. I think about 4 months, and then this last month I haven't been really, like, I'd say I've been on my diet about 60% of the time. Like, I'm not eating like 4,000 calories a day or anything, you know, like, it's just I'm eating more sugar and stuff like that, and it's making me gain a little bit of weight. Plus, I took a week off exercise because I was super wore out, and that really helped out a lot. Now I can exercise like crazy again. Feels amazing. Whew. And I can actually catch my breath really, really fast. Like, you see that? Like, I was out of breath. I took like 3 breaths, and now I can breathe again. You dumbasses need to go to bed. Not a single one of you in there, are you? Not a single one. We'll go around the barn and we'll come back and put the chickens away. By then they should be in bed. Come on, Jake. Dang, I'm freezing to death. Ah, it's that wind. The wind is killing me. I actually don't know how cold it is. I know it's not like super, super cold. But like I said, losing weight, you lose all your insulation. So this is the new feeling for me. But like, even when I was a kid, when I was a kid, like, I was overweight, like super overweight when I was a kid. Like, it was pretty bad. But yeah, always been heavy, so I've never actually had like cold air. Like, I could usually go, like, usually this is what I wear through all winter, like just this coat, and that would be fine. And it would be like 10 below or like 0 degrees or something like that, and it would be fine. I would wear this. But now, since I lost weight, I think I'm going to put on a bigger coat. I mean, I have a bigger coat, but I hate wearing bigger clothes. Like, I don't know what it is, but I hate wearing big, thick, heavy jackets or thick pants. If it's me, I'd be wearing t-shirts and shorts all summer, all year long. But I can't where I live, and I don't know, I feel encumbered when I wear big, heavy clothes, like a big coat and stuff like that. I would rather wear, especially layers. Oh, I hate wearing layers of clothes. But where I live, it gets so cold sometimes where you have to wear layers just to be outside, because it actually gets so cold up here where I live that sometimes you can literally get frostbite in like 10 minutes if you're outside. Like, inexposed skin can get frostbite in like 10 minutes. It gets super cold sometimes. Like, last year I think it went down to like, I think it was like at least 10 below with the wind chill, maybe even more. And the actual temperature was like 5 certain days of the year last year, so it gets superly cold sometimes. And when it's that cold, you actually have to wear layers or else you'll get frostbite. And I hate doing it, but I'm not a mountain person, guys. I need to go back to the city. Even though it gets cold there too, but I want to go like California where it's summer all year long. Or Florida. Florida would be nice. Maybe the desert. I don't think I could handle desert. I need trees. Like, I don't think I could handle Nevada or like Utah or anything like that, because like no trees. I like trees, especially in the wintertime, because like look at all the leaves. I love changing leaves. I mean, I guess they do that there too, but there's not very many trees. Like, I don't know. I like trees. Even though I don't like trees, like, this is kind of ridiculous when it comes to trees. Like, all these cut down, but, like, I don't mind having trees around. Like, I like when they're, like, not on my property, okay? Like, I like forest, like, you know, like, as long as, like, no, like, this is, like, way too many trees. And it's brush more than anything. If that makes sense, that makes sense. You know what, Jacob, go put the chickens away. They're gonna fight with me, not go to bed tonight. I can feel it because it's getting darker early and they don't understand it and they don't understand what to do. Come on, Jake. Jake, we're going this way. Jake! We gotta go fight with the chickens, guys. You guys wanna see this? If I can do it one-handed? No, Jake, we gotta go this way. Come on. Chickens wasn't in bed yet, Jake. We gotta go back. Man, I'm not ready for this, guys. Like, my body is rejecting the cold because, one, it's been like 70 to 80 degrees and all of a sudden it went to like 45. I'm gonna have to check it and see how cold it actually is here in a minute. Look, they're actually starting to go to bed. At least one is. Yeah, follow the other chicken, dummies. Follow the other chicken. Follow the other chicken. Not me, the other chicken. Follow the other chicken. It just went to bed, you go to bed. Don't attack Jake. You big bullies. Jake, I'm sorry, but I gotta put you down. Don't run off. My dog is dumb. Even though he's not really. If he actually saw something he wanted to go after, he'd take off. But just having him on a leash, he thinks like he can't move. Sometimes it's mind over, matter. Sometimes. Other times it's like, oh. Anyway, guys, I gotta catch these chickens, throw them inside because I don't feel like coming back out. And I don't want to be outside any longer than I have to. What's wrong with you? Go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. Guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, I'm back. Good thing I actually put the chickens away when I did because now it's starting to sprinkle. And it's gonna rain any minute now. So, that's always fun. Did not find the big cat today. He'll come back here in a few minutes. What about you, huh? You happy, huh, Oreo? Huh? Huh? Are you happy? Huh? You're getting big too, you know. Yeah, you are. You're getting big too. What? Look how big you're getting. Come here. Come here. No one ever sees you. Oh, okay, fine. Run away. I didn't mean to. Come here. Let me pick you up. Here you go. Yeah, look how big you're getting. Oh my goodness. I remember when you used this little thing a few months ago. Oh yeah, you gotta go to the vet soon. Yeah. I think it's this Friday or next Friday. Next Friday, I think. Yeah, you gotta go to the vet. Yeah, you're gonna have some minor surgery. You'll be fine though. I think. We put 2 other cats through it and they live, so you should be fine. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're getting him fixed. We had to wait another month because the vet says it's better because they say he was actually just old enough to qualify for surgery, but they say wait another month it'd be better because he's so young, which I didn't think he was that young. They said he was only like 4 or 5 months old, or just barely 5. They could tell by their teeth apparently. So he was like barely 5 years old, and I think like that's the bare minimum. They said to wait another month, then come back and do the surgery, so we had to schedule surgery for a month later, which is coming up very, very soon. I think it's the 22nd or 23rd, so 6 o'clock in the morning. My mom has to take him down there really early in the morning. It's gonna be fun. Not really, not for him anyways. And they're gonna keep him overnight, and then he comes back the next day, and then he has to recuperate for a couple days, and he should be fine. Okay, cat, we put 2 other cats through this that we own. You're the 3rd, so you should be fine. You understand me? Huh? Yeah. And the reason why we neuter all of our cats, we like to neuter the dog, but my dad won't let us because we used to have a very, 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 very bad feral cat problem where we live, but we don't anymore because now we neuter all the cats that we keep, and if there's any stray cats that are dropped off, me, our uncle, or us try to get the money together to fix it, especially if it's a girl. We don't really fix the boy stray cats because it'd be a pain in the butt to catch all the boys and everything, so we don't really fix the boy stray cats, but we try to fix all the girl stray cats that are dropped off. We haven't been getting very many girl cats, except for ours. That's why we took it in, mostly because we didn't know if it was a boy or girl. So we took it as a kitten and fixed it so it doesn't have any more population. And you're a boy, so it wouldn't really matter if it was a stray kitty cat, but you look so pretty, so my mom decided to keep it. Yeah. And we also, yeah, so that's why we do that. I mean, it's a good thing to neuter your cats anyways. It's just better for them. Supposedly it makes them live longer. I don't know how that's possible, but it does. So, yeah. So we neutered all our cats. We try to neuter all our cats if we can. So, yeah. Especially if they're stray and they're girls. We really try to catch them and take them into the vet. Usually when that happens, we try to get done for free because it like the ASPCA or some other place. Usually you can find like a vet or somewhere that does it for free. If you're lucky, if you search around. That's usually what we do because we don't want a big stray cat problem again. We probably had 100, 120. Wow. I don't know if it was that big, but it was a pretty big population at some point. There's usually one cat that used to get pregnant all the time. It would come here, have kittens, leave, right? I think it was living somewhere else because it got friendlier as time went on because originally it was really mean and it came back. And it would literally have kittens here, take off, take care of the kittens and take off for like 3 months, come back pregnant, have the kittens, and then leave again. And it did that for a long, long time. Eventually it just stopped, so I don't know what happened to it. Probably, yeah. It was a stray cat. You couldn't really talk to it. You couldn't really pet or anything. And all the other kittens, like, they didn't have enough human interaction, so they went stray too. Like, there's actually a fine point whenever a kitten's born until, I think they're like 6 weeks old, where you can, as long as you talk to a cat so many hours, they won't turn stray. So, that's what you gotta do. But it's hard to do when no one lives here and they're all, kittens is everywhere, and it's just a bad thing. We had like a herd of cats. It's bad. If you're wondering how we got rid of the cats, no, we did not kill them. No, they just all died off from disease or whatever, and it was just nature took its course, I guess. Because I don't think they could survive the harsh winters too well. And also the coyotes would pick them off, which isn't not a good thing. Which is why we don't ever want that to happen again, because it was bad all the way around. It was always disease-ridden and not a good thing all around. But what can you do, right? Like, stuff happens. We didn't really have the money back then to fix all the cats, because back then you probably had to fix like at least 20 cats, and that would be way too much, and I don't think anyone would ever pocket that, like, unless you actually got like some environmental, like some group involved or something, and then they'd probably, it was just, yeah. Anyway guys, I will come back in a few minutes. I'm gonna get into the vlog. So, hi guys, I'm back. I'm wearing my coat again. Do you know how old this coat is, by the way? As you can tell, it has some wear and tear, as like the pocket and everything, but this coat is super, super old. If you're wondering why this is out here, because this treadmill finally broke. I have no idea what happened to it. It like flipped over itself, and I can't drive it. I can't walk on it anymore, so I'm using a new one, which I don't really want to use because it has a maximum weight of 225. I don't want to break it, but I think it'll be fine since I'm pretty close to it. But when I was walking, this one probably had the same amount of weight, but since I was so much heavier, I was almost 300 pounds, so I was probably almost 100 pounds over the limit. So that's probably why it would break when I walked on it. And plus, it's old anyways when I got it, so who knows. But anyway, guys, this coat is probably 8, 9 years old because I got it when I was a freshman in high school, and I've been wearing it almost every year since. Literally, like, I have like 3 other coats, but this is all my favorite coat. I don't know why. I just like how it looks. I have no idea why, but this is like my go-to coat. I used to wear it all winter long for school, every single year, and the freezing temperature. I used to wear it everywhere. This coat, this sweater, is like my favorite piece of clothing. Probably, I don't know why. I just love how it looks and feels. It has a cool hood. I don't know. I just like the look of it. I don't know why, but I like patterned looks. I don't know. I'm weird. Don't really know much about fashion though. Anyways, guys, if you like today's vlog, remember to like, subscribe, click the button, and figure out your. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Whoop.